I guarantee this is a fun episode. I had a lot of fun with it. I know you're going to enjoy watching it. I take you to Maxwell Market, a candy store out in the country, an old farmhouse that is filled with Christmas and holiday spirit. And it's all brought to you by Griner Auto Body of Washington, Iowa, using state-of-the-art techniques and decades of experience to get your car back on the road after an accident. Car Doctor of Washington, Iowa. No matter who Frankensteined it, they can fix and clean and customize it. McDonald Boneyard of Keota, Iowa, for all of your farm equipment and auto recycling needs. Hinshaw Trailer Sales of Richland, Iowa. You need a trailer and they've got your trailer, and they fix what they sell and don't in their full-time repair shop. Girling Repair of Winfield, Iowa. If your mower is dead, call Fred, your Husqvarna, Aaron's, and Gravely dealer, and he fixes snow blowers. Folks, snow is coming. You need to be ready. B&B Propane and the family of Jet Stops present Southeast Iowa Today. I'm John Bain, author of Christie's Journey, The Beat Goes On, and your host. Let's get right to it. Jessica, thank you so much for letting the viewers and myself of Southeast Iowa Today be here at Maxwell Market.
Well, great. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Oh, you're quite welcome. This room that we are in and this adjoining room
Yes.
is all inside what used to be the Maxwell family home.
Yes, that is correct. It was the dining room and the parlor rooms. Yes.
And now it's a candy store.
It is.
How incredible is that?
Pretty neat. Yes.
How long has Maxwell Market been a candy store?
The market was started in 1968.
Wow.
And by Joanne's brother Ross. And he started in the summertime with fruits and vegetables, and then started doing the candy in Christmas time, from Thanksgiving to Christmas. So. And
we are recording this on Monday, November 20th, 2023. And tomorrow, November 21st, is opening day.
It is the big opening day.
So we're getting a little sneak peek.
Right.
This is cool. Well, one thing I was telling you is that I really enjoy this place because I see candy and get to purchase candy that I don't remember seeing since I was a kid. And like in the 1970s.
Yes.
And they still make this the stuff that my grandparents would have at Christmas time. It's incredible.
Yes.
And in addition to that, though, we're in the kids' corner right now.
We
and
are.
for modern times, we definitely have something that all kids...
Yes, we have gummy bears, 12 flavor gummy bears, which, you know, kids of all ages love gummy bears.
Including this big kid right here. Look at all those.
We also have sour cherry balls, lemon drops, cinnamon balls.
Wow.
That kids also love too. And cinnamon bears are popular for the ones that like the cinnamon flavor.
Oh, I'll tell you, my problem is I like it all.
All right.
Yes. I like it all. Well, show us some more stuff that you have here at the in the counters.
Our sponge candy is our number one seller. Sponge candy, you know, is an older candy. You may have remembered that from your earlier years.
Yes.
We hear a lot, you know, that it reminds people of their childhood, and you know, Grandma used to make it and always have it in that candy jar on her counter. So yes, we hear those memories a lot.
Now I see on the back of the boxes here, they say Maxwell Market.
Yes.
And Mount Pleasant, Iowa, the whole bit.
Yep.
And so you guys don't make all this.
We do not. No.
But you've got some place that you get this candy from.
Yep, there's 7 different confectionaries that we get candy from.
And you're probably kind of like Santa Claus. You don't divulge all your secrets, probably.
No, we don't. And Joanne was the Maxwell. She was married to Dick Carell.
Okay.
And when I started working for them, he was the one that taught me, okay, this company has very good clusters, this company has good brittles,
wow,
and this company has good creams. So we've tried to keep that routine going, so we have a good product.
And obviously, if this started back in 1968, there was no internet.
That's true.
How in the world did he find out about all these places?
I'm not sure. And some companies that they used to deal with 15 years ago are no longer.
Sure.
Some of the confectionaries have combined, like other businesses have throughout the years. So inevitably when that comes along, we have to make adjustments.
Sure.
But,
Sure.
yeah. But we usually carry right around 100 different kinds of candy.
Wow.
Total. So.
And when you talk about 100 different types of candy, you've got hundreds of people starting on the 21st of November that will be coming through here.
Yes.
How in the world, how do you know how much candy to get?
That is very hard because as in any retail type business, you never know how much you're going to sell and how fast or slow it's going to sell.
Right.
Obviously, we're a seasonal business, so, we don't want a lot of candy left over when we close because, we have nowhere to put it.
Right.
And we want to deal with fresh products, so we don't want anything left over for the next year. We keep track of what sells out and when it sells out, and we use that when we're reordering.
Now, I remember last year I was in here as a customer, and as I said before, I'll be a customer again this year. What do you advise people as far as time frames between right before Thanksgiving and right before Christmas and New Year's to get here if they want to get what they would like to have?
They want a good selection, usually within the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because, like I said, we never know how fast things are going to sell out.
Gotcha.
And sometimes, when we order candy, say, for example, we'll order 10 cases of it. Well, if that's not available, we may only get 5. So then it doesn't last us as long.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. And the short season that we're in, we run about 4 weeks from Thanksgiving to Christmas. So the shipping costs, it's not worth reordering a lot of times.
Right.
We don't have the time frame to reorder because by the time we reorder it and it gets delivered, almost a week has gone by. And in a 4-week season, that's not feasible.
Right. I talked to a friend of mine that was in the garment business one time, and I was ordering some T-shirts for a car club I was in.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, how many shirts should I order?
Right.
And he goes, that's the never answered question in the garment business.
Right.
Because if you order your shirts and you sell out, you didn't order enough. And if you don't sell out, you order too many. It's
right.
probably the same in the candy business, I imagine.
Is. Yeah.
Well, what? So this part of the room, this was the living room or the parlor?
I believe this was the parlor.
The parlor, and then the living room was right off from the kitchen.
Yes.
And then we've got some more candy over here in the living room then.
Yes.
And you've got scales here because people buy the weight.
Yep.
Okay.
And so as long as we can weigh it, we can do any amount of candy. Some people just want 2 or 3 pieces, which is fine. We can weigh that.
Okay.
Or
who are those people that only want? How
Right?
can you only have 2 or 3 pieces of any candy?
I know. Control.
Yeah, that's real control.
I give it to them for
I mean, they must be masochists because
Right.
that kind of control. I'm like, don't take it at all if you can only have 1 or 2.
right.
Oh my goodness.
So here we have our plain peanut clusters.
Oh,
just peanuts covered with chocolate.
Oh my goodness.
And as I don't think I mentioned earlier, but we have 5 different kinds of clusters.
Wow.
So these are the plain peanut clusters.
Okay.
And our other clusters have filling in them. So we have a maple, a cherry, vanilla, and a caramel.
Okay, and then you have like a turtle too, I saw.
We have a turtle. Yes, we have 3 kinds of turtles. We have a cashew turtle, a pecan turtle, and a mini pecan turtle.
Now, if you could just get one more turtle, they could be Teenage Mutant
There you
Ninja
go.
Turtle.
That's maybe a good marketing.
There you go. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And we also have our milk chocolate malt balls. These are a very good seller.
I mean, right here, these 2 are probably my favorite out of all these.
Yes.
Just look delicious. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Well, this is wonderful. I think we'll wrap up this segment and then you show me the kitchen.
Yes, we will.
Hey, I wanted to take a moment just to tell you to like, follow, and subscribe to Southeast Iowa Today. All right, Jessica, we are in the kitchen
Yes.
of the Maxwell Market house, I'd like to say.
Yes.
And you've got all kinds of neat ingredients.
We do, yes. We have nuts. We have pecan halves. We have black walnuts, hickory nuts. These are great for baking for the holiday season, or just to snack on. We have Grandma's old-fashioned fruit cakes.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and local honey from Tull Farms, just south of here.
Okay. And you know, they say the really good thing about getting local honey is that it almost has like medicinal purposes with it.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that it's coming off the plants from this area that you're exposed to in the spring and summer and all winter and all that. So it's really good. And you've got peanuts galore.
Peanuts. Yes, we have salted peanuts in the shell. And then we have the unsalted peanuts also. We have a few of those. We have a lot of the elderly ladies that love to get these for their squirrels to eat during the winter. So
those are some lucky squirrels.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's for sure.
And then we'll have, we also do homemade fudge.
Okay.
I make fudge and bring it in. And then also apple cider donuts.
So. You know, just forget about a diet when you come in.
Right.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Yep. So,
And this was, as I said before, this was the Maxwell's home.
This was the kitchen, yeah.
This was their kitchen.
You know, are the old metal type of cabinets, you know, and the floor.
Right.
You know.
You got hardwood floor in the other rooms.
Yep. And this was the kitchen, and they had a kitchen table and chairs here in the center.
It's quite a home, wasn't it?
I think it was in its day.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I think it was.
So how old do you think this house is? Do you have any idea?
I do not.
I bet it's 100 plus.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would think so. And there's an upstairs, and I think it has 4 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs too. And then there's a bathroom down here. So I think it was, one of the bigger houses.
And they must have been, and if that was true, is that true to the house?
It is.
Wow.
Yes.
Look at that.
We can't figure out how to text on it though.
No, I bet it's probably hard to play words with friends on it too.
Yes.
Look at that for you people that have never seen one of these. That's where it all started, folks. Look at that telephone.
Yeah.
Got the
Pick this up, and then you
got your hand
do
crank.
your
Wow.
Yeah.
That is beyond cool.
Right?
That is beyond cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, I did ask you earlier how long you've been doing this. Did I not?
I have been here since 2017.
2017. Well, you're just a young whippersnapper in it. Yeah. So, but still, 2017. That's what 6 years. So,
Yes.
you got half a decade in here, and you know your candy, and you know how to order, and the whole bit. And it's incredible. What is your favorite part of this yearly experience?
I'm grateful for the fact that I can, rent the house from Joanne and keep it going for the families to come back to keep their traditions. It's such a fun type of business to have with the candy. I love candy. Who doesn't?
Right.
But, to keep those traditions and, the kids come in of all ages and their eyes light up. Yeah. There's spirit in the house, for the Christmas spirit, and the season. And so it's just great to be able to do that.
It definitely gets you a little bit of a jump start into the holiday spirit, doesn't it?
Definitely. Yes,
does.
that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
And I mean, it works for me. It's already worked for me.
Right.
It's kind of a rainy afternoon coming over, and I was like, and I gotta get happy.
Right.
I'm gonna be talking about Christmas candy and
There you
such,
go.
and it didn't take long. It didn't
That's
take long
right.
for sure, for sure. Well, I thank you so much. Tell the folks what the physical address is if they're putting it in their GPS.
Yes, we are at 2778 Franklin Avenue, Mount Pleasant, Iowa, 52641. We're roughly 2.5 miles south of Oakland Mills on W55 or Franklin Avenue. Right. So we're in the white farmhouse with the red metal roof. So, and we're open Tuesdays through Saturday, 9 to 5:30, Sundays 1 to 5, closed on Mondays.
And is there a website or a Facebook page?
We have a Facebook page, Maxwell Market.
Okay.
Yep. We do not have a website.
But you'll have, I know you've got pictures of candy and all that other stuff to entice folks like me to get over here.
Right.
Well, I know from experience, if you folks have a favorite candy, get here sooner than later because it might be gone.
It could. I did order more candy this year than in a couple years past because we've sold out so much earlier in December. Okay. So hopefully we will make it a little bit longer this year.
Well, you're going to make a lot of people's Christmases extra special.
We hope so, yes.
Was there anything I should have asked you that I didn't?
Not that I can think of.
All right. Well, on that note, once again, thank you for the tour today and have a Merry Christmas.
Thanks, you too.
Wait, there's more. Don't press the stop button. There's more. Well, Jessica, I was all set to wrap this up, and as I'm leaving, I'm like, wait, we didn't talk about the fruit.
We forgot about the fruit.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have fresh fruit available for the holidays.
Nice.
Apples. We have Golden Delicious, Jonna Gold, and Honey Crisp. And the rest of our fruit will be arriving next week. We will have Ruby Red Grapefruit from Texas, D'Anjou pears, and navel oranges, also from Texas. So
yeah. Well, if they look half as good as these apples do, look out.
They're usually pretty good, yes. And we also do fruit baskets with the fruit.
Oh, okay.
So if you're, looking for a gift for someone, a neighbor or mailman, they lay the candy too, but
Now, if they wanted to get the fruit basket, would they come in at the same time they're getting the candy, or do they work ahead, or do they order it and come back?
We like to have the fruit baskets ordered if possible.
Okay.
Yeah, or call ahead at least so we can have them made.
Okay, and what's the best number they should call at?
319-986-5008.
Okay. All right, folks. I encourage you folks to come here. This is just an incredible place. Look at those apples. You know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And if you start right now, you got a lot of days where you won't have to deal with a doctor.
That's true.
All right. Thank you, Jessica.
You're welcome. Thanks, John.
And as I told you before, it opens November 21st, 2023. This episode is uploaded on that date. So hopefully you've got your calendar figured out. Thanks again to Jessica Welch of Maxwell Market. And all of this is brought to you by Griner Auto Body, Car Doctor, McDonald Boneyard, Hinshaw Trailer Sales, Girling Repair, B&B Propane, and the family of Jet Stops. I'm your host, John Bain. Stay friendly, Southeast Iowa.